Alrighty, so I'm just reading here from the text. You should be following along on the screen so you can see the images, the pictures, talking about the spice trade, exploration, slavery, and pirates. All right, so we have a map here that shows some of the routes that some of these shipping routes that sailors used on the high seas. But let me read, and you can follow along. In the Middle Ages, people in Europe had an appetite for spices like pepper and cloves. Spices were not needed to mask the to mask the taste of rotting meat, but to mask the taste of the salt that was used to preserve meat and fish. No refrigerators back then, and you know what happens if you leave meat or fish out and it's not in the refrigerator, it spoils. So they loaded it with salt. It would help preserve it, but you just imagine just pouring an enormous amount of salt onto your fish or meat. It's kind of disgusting. So spices helped with the flavor and just to sort of drown out the salt a little bit. For centuries, all of Europe required the services of Muslim traders to transport their spices. These traders came from South Asia, across Arabia, to seaports on the Mediterranean. From there, Christian Venetian traders brought the spices across the Mediterranean Sea to the busy port of Venice. And from Venice, spices were shipped all over Europe. Historians estimate that about 1,000 tons of pepper and 1,000 tons of other common spices were imported into Europe every year this way during the Middle Ages. Next, King Ferdinand, Queen Isabella, and Christopher